Hi everyone, my name's Aaron Backhay. In this episode of Coffee and Cash, we're diving into one of the fastest growing tools in charitable giving, the Donor Advised Fund, or as some call it, a DAF. Maybe you've heard the term or know a friend who has one, but what exactly are they? Where did they come from? And why might you consider using one? In the next few minutes, we'll cover their origins, why people could choose them, why they might choose them, and who they're best suited for. Donor advised funds have deeper roots than most people think. They first appeared in the 1930s through community foundations, such as the New York Community Trust in 1931, that wanted to give donors more control and flexibility in their charitable giving. But the real turning point came, Tax Reform Act of 1969. This law gave the concept of DAFs recognition as a pooled common fund with favorable tax advantage and spelled out the rules on how they would operate. Now fast forward to the 1990s, and financial giants like Fidelity and Schwab and Vanguard stepped in. They launched national donor advised funds, making them accessible to everyday investors and not just the ultra wealthy. Today, donor advised funds hold tens of billions of dollars in assets and distribute record levels of grants each year. In fact, they've become a cornerstone of modern philanthropy. So why are they so popular? Here are the top reasons individuals and families turn to donor advised funds. The first is tax efficiency. You get an immediate tax deduction when you contribute to a donor advised fund, even if you don't make the grant to a charity until later. Plus, if you donate appreciated stocks or other assets, you can avoid paying capital gains tax. The second is flexibility and simplicity. Sometimes you want to give, but don't have time to research the right nonprofit right away. The donor advised fund lets you separate the timing of your tax deduction from the timing of your charitable gift. Because everything runs through one account, it simplifies your record keeping. And third would be strategic giving. A donor advised fund allows you to plan your generosity over years instead of rushing into things at year end. Many families even use their funds to pass down values of generosity to the next generation. And fourth, investment growth. While the money sits in your donor advised fund, as you decide on what you want to give to, it can be invested. This means your charitable dollars have the potential to grow tax-free while you decide which nonprofits you wish to deploy funds to. So what sort of scenario would cause someone to consider a donor advised fund? High income earners who want to offset taxable income in strong earning years, maybe investors with appreciated assets like stocks, mutual funds, or real estate who want to give without triggering large capital gains, families who want a structured, long-term way to practice generosity together, or entrepreneurs, business owners who've had a big liquidity event like selling a company. And honestly, anyone who donates to multiple charities a year and wants a simpler, more organized way to do it. With all that being said, here are the nuts and bolts. Donor advised funds combine tax efficiency, charity, and flexibility into a powerful giving vehicle. They're not right for everyone, but if you want to maximize your impact, simplify your giving, and be more intentional about your philanthropy, a donor advised fund might be worth considering. Thanks for watching, and be sure to give this video a like and hit subscribe to hear more Coffee and Cash content. Thank you.